Welcome back to Myel's Luxury Auto. The 2026 Fendt 1050 Vario stands as a benchmark in the world of high horsepower tractors, exemplifying what modern agricultural engineering can achieve when power, efficiency, comfort, and intelligent design are combined. It belongs to Fendt's 1000 Vario series and brings to the field a majestic 517 horsepower, 380 kilowatts output under the ECER 120 standard, powered by a MAN 12.4-liter 6-cylinder diesel engine. It's in the torque delivery where the 1050 really shines. With a peak torque of about 2,400 Nm at roughly 1,500 revolutions per minute, it maintains strong pulling power even at low engine speeds. That means less fuel burned during high-load tasks, and smoother performance during demanding operations. Transmission is handled by Fendt's VarioDrive system, which is continuously variable and capable of speeds from as low as 0.02 km per hour forward and reverse up to 60 km per hour. For tasks that require finesse at low speed like planting or grading, that's a huge plus. For transport work, reaching 60 km per hour makes long hauls more efficient. The hydraulics are equally impressive. A standard variable flow pump delivering around 165 L per minute, with optional upgrades pushing that higher, 220 L per minute or more in dual pump configuration. That means big, complex implements can be run without compromise. Rear lift capacity is high, around 12,900 decanewtons, and there's also strong front lift capability. Dimensions are massive but thoughtful. The tractor weighs about 14,000 kilograms unladen, with width around 2.75 meters in standard configuration and a wheelbase about 3.29 meters. Standard tires are 650/65 R38 front and 750/75 R46 rear. Wider or larger tire options exist for better flotation or different field conditions. Ground clearance sits at about 48 cm, which helps in rough fields and uneven terrain. Fuel capacity is generous, somewhere around 740 to 800 liters for diesel, plus around 84 liters for AdBlue DEF. That gives long working times between refueling stops, essential for large farms or contractors who put many hours into each day. On the comfort, tech and utility side, the 1050 Vario is not just brute force. It features Fendt's ID low engine speed concept, letting the engine run at lower RPMs in many operating ranges, reducing fuel consumption, noise, wear. There is an intelligent cooling concept, the concentric air system, that adjusts cooling demand dynamically. Cab suspension and optional pneumatic suspension systems improve ride quality. Control systems are modern, and Fendt's Fendt One interface and other assistive tech, tire pressure regulation via Vario grip, stability control, etc. help make work easier and more efficient. There are trade-offs. A machine this big requires significant investment not just to buy, but to maintain and operate. The sheer size, weight, width, fuel use, means good infrastructure is needed: wide gates, strong surfaces, capable transport. Also, while fuel efficiencies and torque at low RPM reduce cost per unit work, when pushed hard the 1050 will still demand regular upkeep and fuel. For smaller farms the overhead might outweigh the benefits and less scale of work is sufficient. Overall, the 2026 Fendt 1050 Vario is a masterpiece of agricultural engineering built for those who need power without compromise, who value efficiency, comfort, and smart design as much as raw pulling force. It's not for every farm, but for large operations, contractors, and heavy implement users, it represents one of the most capable tractors on the market.